Hello everyone. I don't know why that was so extra, but today's video is going to be on Poppets. Now I call it Sachets. I know it's pronounced sachet, but listen, it's Poppets and Sachets, okay? This is just, sometimes my brain can't grasp how something is said. So I'll just say it one time for shits and giggles. Poppets and sachets. What is a poppet? It is Latin for girl or doll, and it's for sympathetic magic, which is having an item represent or correspond to another thing. It is usually shaped as a person and represents someone to whom the magical working or spell is directed. You can use a poppet for any intent. This is healing, prosperity, protection, peace, etc. Anything you can use it for. It is usually made from cloth or fabric, but you can make one from clay, wood, or any other material. As you make the poppet, now let me just grab my poppet over here, because I did make one for myself, and I mean, she's not perfect, but she's for me. So, as you can see, I have her stitched. I could have used buttons for eyes, but I just did this instead. So, she is filled with polyfill. For most part, because I made this poppet for my headaches. And so she's filled with polyfill up until about here. Okay, there's a little bit of polyfill in the head, but it's mainly herbs and an amethyst for the treatment of headaches. So I made this poppet for healing, for the healing of a specific ailment. And as you can see, I made it in the shape of a person, and I stitched her all the way around. And so that is how you can do elaborate. You can add hair if you want. You can add buttons for eyes. You can do different things, you know, for your poppet, but it's a human shaped, usually a human shaped thing. As you make the poppet, so as you're stitching the fabric together, you want to connect that poppet to the person it was made for. You can do this by saying something like, I have made you and you are me. I have, or let's say if you're doing for, you know, someone else, let's say if your friend's name is Joe Schmo, and you say, I have made you and you are for Joe Schmo. So you want to give the doll a purpose, give it an identity. The identity has to match the person in which you are going to be using the poppet for. And what is a sachet? Or sachet, that's what I call it. What is a sachet? A sachet is a bag. Now I didn't make a sachet. I should have made a sachet so I could show you what it looks like done. But it's super easy. It's 2 square pieces of fabric the same size. You put them together, one on top of the other, and you stitch it. 3/4, like you want to do 3 sides. Then you stuff it with polyfill or whatever kind of filling you want. You could use cotton balls and then your herbs, and then you seal it up. I'm going to explain that because I have my bullet points here, and I'm just going to read it. Okay, here we go. A bag that is sewn together is a sachet. It is usually made out of muslin, but you can use any type of cloth. You can cut the fabric into any shape to further your representation of what you're trying to achieve. They usually only contain herbs and flowers, so you can cut it into other shapes. I prefer the square. It's the easiest thing for me. If I try getting fancy, forget it. I'll be there forever. I'm going to get a little aggravated because I'll probably cut them different sizes or whatever. I'm not good with sewing. My daughter is a seamstress. She's amazing. What is wrong? What's happening? She's amazing at sewing. I am not one of those people. I can paint my ass off, but I can't stitch anything together. So I keep it simple, you know. But you can decorate your sachet with symbols and pictures relevant to your magic. So if I'm making a sachet and I'm using it for money, right, then maybe I would want to create a sigil that would represent money. Maybe I want to create a sigil that would represent a promotion in my job or getting a new job. You know, so I would just put that on the outside of the sachet. If it's for healing, I can, you know, draw on the body part that I'm trying to heal. So the herbs and flowers should be charged before use. And, you know, I believe I've gone through that before in another video. Charging is really giving it power and giving it a purpose. So you can do that with herbs and flowers basically by holding your hands over them and pouring the energy into them and really focusing on your intent before you use them. And that's how you charge them. So really quick video on poppets and sachets, because I've been calling it sachets for years, and I'm fully aware that it's pronounced sachet, and yet I never used it. So in this video I wanted to make sure I was true to the word and pronounced it sachet. So, and when this video is done, I'll probably go back to calling it sachets. So, but I hope this video was helpful, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye.